Hey, Elijah. You doing all right there?
Turn left.
Okay.
Your other left. Up. You have arrived at incmedia Live.
Nice. Hey, James.
Hey,
Technology, it's amazing, right?
You doing okay?
Yeah.
All right. Technology is great, I guess, for like directions.
Right, I know, that's why I just use, did you know actually back in the day, they didn't have that. They had GPS on a piece of paper. Can you believe that?
Like a physical, like a map?
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I found one recently just here. Like, look at this.
What?
Yeah, can you believe they used to do this?
It's so vintage.
So old school.
Hello there.
How do you even, like...
It's that
this
way.
way. You know what? Anyways. Hi, everyone. He's James.
And he's Elijah, and we're happy to have you directed here to incmedia Live, because it's here where truth meets you.
Actually, right now, I'm trying to figure out where everyone is, like, that's logging in. Like Virginia.
Oh, okay. I see. Mountain States. This is Mountain States right here.
No, that's a different mountain. That's just mountains. Silicon Valley. Oh, New South Wales.
New South Wales. That's this one.
That's like
that one.
Yeah. It's like at the bottom.
Wait.
Actually, I think we went the wrong way.
LAC.
Los Angeles, California, LAC. It's right there.
OCC,
Orange County,
SDC,
right there. SEC.
Hawaii.
And actually, special shout out to Washington, D.C., and we'll be talking to them a little bit later in our show.
You know what? Actually, there's a few that we named that, honestly, I didn't know where they were.
Like New
I'll be
South
real.
Wales?
Yeah. But we're excited to have them here on today's show.
Do you know what would help with you?
What?
Directions.
Ooh, good.
Directions.
Good answer.
Getting somewhere can be difficult. I'm not just talking about physical
Right.
locations, but finding where you're going in life is not always easy. But let me ask you this, James.
What happened?
What's one piece of advice, that you have that helped you the most when you felt lost or unsure about the next step in your life?
All right. Okay. Well, first and foremost, number one, prayer.
Ooh.
Right? Something that I like to do is kind of find a single decision or a single action that I can focus on, right?
Yeah.
Because I want to be able to focus on break down what I can and cannot control.
Yeah.
Right? And focus on just what I can do. Right?
Yeah.
Because why worry about stuff that is out of your control, right?
Exactly, James.
How about you, Elijah?
Good advice. Well, there's this time where I really was trying to figure out what to do for college, where to go, even if I should go to college or where. But all I had to do was I just prayed and I left the decision up to God so He could show me the correct path for me. But how about you guys in chat? I'm wondering, what's a piece of advice that helped you guys when you guys felt unsure about your next step? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it.
Definitely put it down on the comments below. And sometimes when you're unsure about your next steps in life, it does feel like it takes your entire lifetime to make it feel right.
It does. Actually, James, that reminds me of Brother James Johnson and his faith speaks called God is Working.
That's right. After years of praying for guidance while serving in the Navy, James overheard a shipmate passionately discussing his faith and sparked James's curiosity. It was a turning point in his spiritual journey as he explored different religions before finally accepting the Church of Christ. Let's roll it.
Roll it.
While trying these other religions, I kept praying that God leads me to where I need to be and strengthen my faith. One by one, God Almighty allowed me to cancel those other religions out. During this time, Brother Paulin persistently invited me to worship service and church. And finally, after 3 months, I gave in and I attended worship service. I started my 28 lessons and was baptized in the Church of Christ at the age of 22 years old. I had prayed for so long, it took 7 years to get that answer. Every success and every failure led me to that moment in that breezeway. I am forever grateful and thankful to God Almighty for leading me to where I needed to be to hear His word. I could have been anywhere on that ship. I could have been walking around aimlessly, playing my Walkman. Do any of you know what a Walkman is? There were hundreds of people on that ship, but God Almighty allowed me to hear Brother Paulin talk about his faith. And that's what happens when you believe in, trust in, and rely on what God Almighty can do for you. I know this because He did it for me. And just thinking about it makes me even more grateful for His love and His kindness.
What a nice and heartwarming story that is.
Absolutely, Brother James. Thank you so much for sharing that, because then it is true, right? And if his life and those different actions that he's taken,
Like if he was walking a different part of the ship, like he mentioned,
Exactly.
he could have never joined the church. It shows how of a chance and God's will it is to join the church.
absolutely. And to answer your question, Brother James, yes, we do know what Walkmans are.
We do. Oh, it's
Prize time! Woo!
Okay.
Woo! Now, here is a chance to win this tumbler and this notebook.
First, let's show them. Let's show them a little bit.
Okay. We're going to go on the little prize cam. Here's the tumbler. It's a nice little tumbler.
Truth on it. What can you put in there? You know, like water, tea, coffee,
Guava juice.
guava juice, matcha.
And then right here is our notebook
With sweetie.
with Sweetie. That's right. It could be your college notebook to jot down notes, write down Bible
Your
verses.
favorite, you know, little mascot.
Exactly. Little doodles even, because it's a dotted notebook and it's just it's a really cool, it's a really good, great size just for you to use in your everyday note taking.
Now, what do they have to do, James, to win this tumbler and notebook?
All right. All you have to do is to fill in this blank. In the video clip, James talked about how God allowed him to hear Brother Paulin talk about his faith. He said, and that's what happens when you blank in, trust in, and blank on what God can do for you. Ooh. All right.
I wonder what it is.
Make sure to type it down in the comment section below. Make sure to leave your name, where you're from, and the district you are tuning in from, hashtag where you're from. Now, while we give you some time, let's go check out those comments.
Ooh, gonna wait another hour. Good morning, folks, here in the Philippines. Well, it's time for our incmedia Live now.
Okay, Sister Almia, thank you so much for tuning in from all the way in the Philippines. And here we have another one. Good evening and happy Friday, tuning in from unstoppable district of Washington, D.C.
WDC. Woo, let's see how many people are from Washington, D.C. Greetings from the local of Hoxton River, Maryland district.
Good job. Good job.
Washington, D.C. I don't know if I said that.
Oh,
correct.
watching here from Melbourne, Australia, and a shout out to our neighborhood from the island of Vanuatu. Sister Kez G. Hey, so what's up, Kez?
Kez G.
Yeah.
Hello po. Happy viewing here in the local of Espiritu Santo in Vanuatu.
Vanuatu.
Special shout out to them.
Good evening po. Happy viewing from the local of Espiritu Santo from Vanuatu. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are much. Ooh, here's another one. Prayer.
Greetings from Sister Manuruta David here in Espiritu Santo,
Vanuatu.
James has it.
Hey, no, thank you guys for
Shout out
tuning in.
to Vanuatu.
Absolutely.
More comments. Washington, D.C. Unstoppable. Hello po from Northern Virginia.
Shout out to Northern Virginia. Thank you so much for tuning in. Aldrian.
A piece of advice that helped me was when I was told just to go to the house of worship and seeking biblical advice and setting a devotional prayer po from Gail. Sister Gail.
Sister Gail, thank you so much.
Man, I wonder what the rest of that comment said.
Well, it is something we would love to.
Fine, let's read some more comments, maybe.
Exactly.
Okay, I think actually that was it. Plenty of time. Let's go ahead and show the fill in the blank one more time. James Johnson said, and that's what happens when you blank in, trust in, and blank on what God can do for you.
All right, and I hope you guys are ready because the answer is drum roll. Believe in, trust in, and rely on what God can do for you.
Ooh, now remember to stay tuned till the end of the show to find out if you are a winner today.
That's right. And you know what, Elijah, don't you think that future can be really scary?
Very scary, James.
That's
Very
right.
scary.
And you know what? We might experience a time that we may not know what to do or what direction to go. But that's okay. It's here where we'll help you figure out what to do and how to get the answer you're looking for in case you are feeling lost.
Like in this episode of Stories of Faith, we meet Keisha, who very much needed the truth to guide her way. Actually, let's watch a short clip. Roll it.
Honestly, it wasn't even part of the plan. But I think I did always question why people said these certain negative things about the church, and why is everyone so opposed to it, so strongly? What are they actually teaching there? And I did get curious, and at that point in my life, I was honestly looking for something as a compass for where I wanted to go, where I should be going, what path should I be on. I used to overthink a lot, and I used to be anxious about the future. But ever since joining the church and honestly developing and settling in the faith, you kind of learn how to surrender to God and God's plan for you. The way I view the world now is I have the peace of mind that I probably wouldn't have before if I didn't join. It's very different because peace, it's something so underrated but something so important.
You know, she is right. Peace is something so important, and it's stories like Keisha where you can see how God moved and called them into the church.
Right, and while we can binge watch Stories of Faith forever, I do hope you guys take the time to watch her story and every episode of Stories of Faith.
Check it out on yourself, you guys.
Absolutely. Oh, it's prize time!
Okay, now to win this tote bag and notebook, let's actually give you guys a short little look at it. Let's show them the
notebook first. Okay, what we have here is an orange notebook. Be joyful because you have hope. Be patient when trouble comes and pray at all times. Romans 12:12, New Century Version.
New cover.
New cover, nice little sunflower. And here we have our super large tote bag. Fit with everything that you may need. How many notebooks do you think can fit in here?
5?
5?
More?
10? 15?
10, it's huge. You can fit whatever you want. And this could be yours. Is there anything on the other side?
Absolutely. It has incmedia
on it. And then little pockets in the front as well.
That's right.
Now this can be yours. Now tell them, James, how can they win this?
All right, to win this tote bag and notebook, all you have to do is answer this multiple choice question correctly. Since joining the Church of Christ, Keisha has A,
learned how to surrender to God.
B,
trusted God's plan for her.
C,
found peace of mind.
Or D.
All of the above. And make sure to leave your name and location with your answer so we can send the prize to you guys.
All right, and while we do that, let's read some comments. I really enjoyed our comment section earlier. Let's see if we can find some more.
Seeking biblical advice and setting a devotional prayer poll. Yes, yeah.
All right, Sister Gail, thank you so much for that comment. Absolutely correct. Seeking biblical advice and setting a devotional prayer is important, especially when making important decisions.
Good evening po, WDC Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. That's like the tagline.
Yeah.
We've all said it.
Yeah. Thank you, Sister Eliza.
Happy viewing po from Espiritu Santo, Vanuatu.
Good job.
From Jenny Bowie. Bo?
Good job. Well, thank you guys for tuning in all the way from Vanuatu. Absolutely.
Espiritu Santo. That's near Australia? Somewhere?
Good question.
Somewhere there?
Good question. Let us know in the comments below. We've got to pray just to make it today. Okay. With the rhyme, purpose equals persistent, undeniable righteousness and prayerful, optimistic servant every time. Ooh. Brother Ron with the bars.
He always has the little acronyms.
Yeah, I like that.
I like it. Are you gonna give away a Truth Walkman?
Allison, thank you for tuning in. Absolutely.
Yeah. If you still use a Walkman, yeah.
Actually, I honestly would love to get a Walkman.
A Truth Walkman?
Absolutely, even better.
Maybe exclusive prize.
Here's from Brother Miles. When I am feeling uncertain in life, I'd like to take a step back by journaling. And most of all, I always pray to God and remember the verse Proverbs 3:6. Okay.
Hey.
I like that.
Hearing the different ways, people.
Good comments. Good comments.
Every time when I'm unsure and in doubt about something, I do devotional prayers and hope that the Father would be guided me and what path to take, and just trust that His will be done. From
Mr. Yoso Gaming.
Okay, any more comments? Hello to all the brethren, greetings from the local congregation of
Quantico,
District of Washington, D.C., Mid-Atlantic.
excuse me, Quantico.
I've known Sydney Santos and Michelle Santos since I was in
Manini Kid in Hawaii.
in Hawaii. They always gave me the most practical advice, ask God's questions, and listen for His answer. From Sister Janelyn.
Absolutely.
Or Jan.
Good evening po, WC Unstoppable. Yes, you guys are. And we'd love to hear more of you guys' comments. So keep typing up.
Comments. We want to hear from you guys, anything. Good evening po to all our brethren around the world po, Mid-Atlantic District.
Hashtag unstoppable.
From Sister
Michelle
Michelle.
Santos. Yes. Fun fact, I'm also a Santos.
Ooh. Okay, that was enough time. Let's go back to that question. The question was, since joining the Church of Christ, Keisha has A,
Learned how to surrender to God.
B,
Trusted God's plan for her.
C,
Found peace of mind.
or D.
All of the above.
Ooh.
All right, if you guys are ready for the answer, let's get a drum roll, please. The answer is D. All of the above.
Ooh, hopefully you guys got one correct.
I think I got it right.
Maybe you can win the prize.
I hope so.
Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, everyone. These are our friends, Sister Eliza and Alexis from Washington, D.C.
Unstoppable.
Unstoppable.
Hi,
And today,
James. Hi, Elijah.
hi. And today we're spotlighting their district. So if everyone can please send your hearts in the chat for the district of WDC. Hi, Eliza. Hi, Alexis. And thanks again for jumping on a call with us today.
Hi. Thanks so much for having us on the show.
Yes, and also a shout out to our district minister, Brother Sidney Santos, our assistant district minister, Brother Richard Soterio, and our CFO minister, Brother Ajik Dulai. Hello, brother.
Hello, yes, shout out to all of those brothers. And thank you, again for joining us and bringing the whole district with you guys.
Absolutely. You guys got Washington, D.C. on your guys' back, so we appreciate you guys. Now, I do have a question for you both. Can you tell us, say in the future, we were to visit the District of Washington, D.C., what are the must-see places for us to go to?
It could be like sightseeing, tourist spots, food spots,
Food spots.
shopping.
Yes.
Top of my
yes.
list.
So usually when people ask me, I always say visit DC in the springtime because that's when cherry blossoms blossom. It's very pink and pretty, and it's located in the tidal basin. It's surrounded by many monuments and a lot of activities to do in the area.
Yes, exactly. So the tidal basin and the cherry blossoms are actually part of what they call the National Mall, and that also
Okay.
includes all the monuments. And also we have free museums. So definitely take some time to come and visit us here.
Wait, what
Seems
kind of
like we're ready to
museums?
visit some free museums.
It sounds like James
But
really.
Yeah,
there's
absolutely.
so much fun things to do here for free.
Wow.
Sounds very enticing and exciting.
No, I have so many questions. One, is Mount Rushmore in Washington, D.C.?
No, James.
No?
No, different area.
Different area?
Yeah.
And
Check the
museums?
map, bro.
Definitely, I'll definitely check the map.
All right, definitely taking a mental note of all of those places.
All right, and thank you guys for all those great suggestions. I am so excited. I'm actually thinking about right now, it's like cherry blossoms? Of course, I'm there. Now, thank you for sharing, and maybe one day you can give us a tour of your district.
For sure.
So actually,
Come on
I
down.
wanted to ask, what kind of activities has your district held recently?
Yes, so we actually have our district volleyball tournament, which is actually recurring every Sunday, except for this coming Sunday, which we'll talk about in a second. District volleyball tournament is the North region, all going against each other, and so is the South region. They're all going against each other, and then by the final round, the North and the South will compete. But we're also welcoming our Bible students and all of our guests to join us. So it's been super fun and such a great unifying activity for our district.
Cool.
No, absolutely.
Yes.
Those are
And we
incredible
also
looking
had
things.
our Mr. and Mrs. A Chef competition, and that was a very, very fun and exciting. A lot of people attended, and so many booths and different foods to try. So it was also cool seeing the different local congregations represent and cook using the secret ingredient, which was a watermelon. And there was also a watermelon eating contest.
Yes, we also had our Care for Humanity. Shout out to our South region in Northern Virginia and our North region in Baltimore, where we donated care packages to the community. And especially, we were able to donate a bunch of school supplies to a school up in Baltimore. And the community and the church were just able to come together. And it was just really awesome to see just the appreciation that we were able to show to the community. And we look forward to continuing to further our relationship and share our faith with all of the community here in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area.
Awesome. That's so cool. It's great to see such a active and exciting
Absolutely.
district.
Absolutely. There's so many things that, just looking at those pictures, and you can tell the unity and the amount of
Brotherly
you feel the inspiration.
Yeah.
Oh, also, this Sunday, brethren from Washington, D.C. who are in the comments, we have our track and field coming up. Sister Elisa, want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, so this is a track and field meet in our district. We have 100 meter, 200 meter, and 400 meter. Tell us, Sister Alexis, who will be joining us.
So in addition to those cool races, we also have the 4x1. So within this 4x1 and all these races, we have ages 4 all the way to like 60 plus, maybe 70 plus. We're all racing against each other in the 4x1. And it's just going to be super fun seeing just all the different ages and sizes of the brethren coming together. Honestly, just for fun, competition. But we're just super excited for that one.
Okay,
So
Washington,
exciting.
D.C. represent. Okay.
I think the 60 plus age group's gonna win.
Oh, absolutely. I definitely think that if they're still running at their age, they're in immaculate shape.
Yeah. That's so awesome to hear everything that's going on in your district, but I, have one more question for you guys, and this is actually something we posted on our social media the other day, which is, when you guys are feeling uncertain, what's your go-to method for finding clarity and direction?
Yes, so for me, when I feel uncertain, my go-to method is prayer. I ask for guidance and patience and peace. God's timing is always perfect. And wherever I am in life, I like to think that that's where I'm supposed to be. I know that if we put our trust in God, He will help us in every step we take. Every day is a new day, and things will get better as long as we don't give up and keep praying.
Ooh, good answers, good answers.
Yes, also, I would definitely agree with that. Literally what you said, Sister Elisa. Prayer has been definitely the key whenever I feel uncertain. And when I need clarity and direction, especially as somebody who's married now. I've gone through so many different stages of my life. So there's so much uncertainty when you transition between each stage in your life. And for me, prayer has just been able to help me find peace and just surrendering and letting go and letting God.
Letting go and letting God. That's a good one. I like that one.
Actually, let's bring up some of those comments right now. Read some of
Absolutely.
them.
All right, here is prayer because I know that everything will happen in God's timing from Audrin. Thank you so much. Absolutely.
I'll read the next one. The next one says, hymn singing. Sometimes I don't know what to say or how to approach God. The hymns always help.
Absolutely.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Would
that's
you guys
a
actually
good
like to read
one.
some?
That's a good one.
When feeling uncertain, I start by praying for guidance and peace. Then I break things down into small, manageable steps to help me. I can't
Regain
regain
and
focus
clarity.
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 Ooh,
It's kind of similar to what you said.
honestly, that's way better worded.
Awesome. This one looks like it says, through prayer, asking for guidance and peace, then go take a walk outside and smell the fresh air. Oh, from that's Sister Chrisan Fragata from Fredericksburg.
Ooh, by name. Good stuff.
Username.
And here is one. When I am feeling overwhelmed for some reason, my first response is to eliminate distraction, prioritize task, get alone by myself, and pray.
Nice, nice. When I'm feeling uncertain, my go-to method is pausing for a moment, removing the noise by closing my eyes, focusing on keeping the noise out, and then pray. I take a few minutes of praying, asking God for peace, and help me focus on what I need to do for the day and look forward for the next worship service.
Okay,
Ooh,
okay. I like that. This take a moment to like step back and try to center yourself. That's also very important.
It's good.
All right.
Okay, that was all the comments we have for
And
right now.
thank you guys so much for participating in that little post that we had. We would love for more of your guys' responses to be shown to on future episodes. So we're excited. Oh, it's prize time.
Actually, we're gonna go ahead and pick a winner from our social media comments. So Lisa, Eliza, and Alexis, would you please do the honors for us?
We'd love to. And the winner is Sister Alexis.
Sister Chrisan Fragata.
Wow!
Congrats!
Thank you to our sister for winning. Oh, thank you so much. And thank you to Sister Eliza and Sister Alexis. Before we let you go, do you have any shout outs that you'd like to give on air?
Yes, I'd love to give a shout out to my mom, my sister, the Cabero family there in California. Hello, everyone, and the whole district of Unstoppable, Washington, D.C.
Woo! Shout out.
Yes, I love to give a shout out to my husband, brother Jim, also my family out there in District of Virginia, my family and friends in District of New York, everywhere. They're everywhere, and especially shout out to the District Multimedia, Sister Eliza. Check her out on INC Radio, Washington, D.C. on
Yes, check
Saturday.
it out.
INC
And
Radio.
especially shout out to INC Media Live. You guys are awesome.
Check out INC Radio, you guys.
That's right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Sister Eliza and Alexis. Thank you to also the District of Washington, D.C. Hashtag Unstoppable. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us.
Actually, you know, we have a little district prize pack that we'd like to give the District of Washington, D.C. You know, it's just a small little sample here, but let's actually get a little close-up of what they will be winning.
All right, here we have a few cards that my personal favorite is this card. The Lord guides us in the way we should do and protects those who please him. If they fall, they will not stay down because the Lord will help them up. Psalms 37, 23 to 24. Good News Translation.
Nice.
That's my favorite right there.
And all these other cards, like
And we
helping communities through acts of kindness.
Friends.
Some more INC Media cards.
Friends love through all kinds of weather.
Some more, get some INC Media stickers right here, if you can see.
Little pins.
Some INC
INC
Giving.
Giving with a little illustration and this huge board. Huge board. And be kind to one another.
Not the actual board, but the stuff on the board.
Absolutely.
This is all your guys's for District Prize Pack.
That's right. This is just a small sample, so we'll be giving the entire District of Washington, D.C. a care package so for you guys to share your faith. All right.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Woohoo! Let's go, DC.
Well, thank you guys again for Sister Eliza, Sister Alexis. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been great. Thank you, and
Thank you.
see you next time.
Bye. Thank you again.
Bye.
Thank
Have a
you.
great weekend.
Wow. No, it's always,
You know, I
Always.
love having guests.
no, definitely, especially when we have a district spotlight. Absolutely. And let's go read some comments right here.
Greetings to all viewers, Paul. Thank you, Paul, for supporting our shows from Sister Sydney Santos. Brother
Sydney Santos. Thank you for Brother Sydney Santos.
Sorry, Paul. Sorry, Paul.
Good evening po, Ka Sydney and Ka Richard po. Unstoppable Washington, D.C. Hashtag Ane
And
Rule.
Calvin, no, but that's
Calvin.
hashtag.
Hashtag, yeah, okay.
True Tumblr, perfect for League 110 games.
Oh, wow, dude,
Yes.
absolutely right. That is
Perfect.
that's a great use of this tumbler. Absolutely, for League 110 games.
Greetings to my cousin, William Dominguez, and his family at the U.S. East Office. Whoa. Woo.
Thank you, Dan Jen, for that comment. And yes, definitely, greetings to William, Brother William. Welcome to all the brethren. Greetings from the local congregation of Quantico, Quantico, excuse me, Quantico, District of Washington, D.C., Mid-Atlantic, from Sister Helen. Boom.
Boom, finally.
Yeah, hey, congrats.
She's the winner.
Congrats to Sister Kristan for winning. Oh, here's another one. Good morning po sa inyong brothers and sisters. Sugar Moby Jin v. Jim Cook.
incmedia Live, thank you guys. You guys are awesome from PB. PB. Any more comments? There's really no greater feeling when you're talking to God inside the house of worship from
Ooh, I like that. I
Hannibal.
like that.
Hello, Sister Annalore. Any more comments?
Here we have another one. It's always good to pray in silence inside the chapel. Brother Gowdy, thank you so much for. Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah.
One more. Let's see one more comment.
Hashtag truth is, I need that toe.
Mm.
You do need the stove.
That is the truth. Hashtag
the
truth.
truth.
Now, I thank you guys for all those comments, but I believe we have our winners.
Our winners are ready.
All right, if you guys
Get
are
a
ready.
drum roll, please. Our winners are today Christine,
Sister Allison and Krishan Fregata. Thank you so much. And congratulations to all our winners.
Now make sure to message us within 24 hours to claim your prize and message us your address so we can send you your guys' prize. Now, as always, we want to help you in every part of your life, sharing your faith, gaining confidence, and growing in the faith, and so much more.
And we know this show is coming to its quick close
We hope to see you guys next week
because, as always, we are here with you
for you,
every week, every Friday,
keeping you uplifted and inspired with your favorite incmedia content.
See you next week.
Bye.
My first experience with the church was I was a referee at a Unity Games. So we get into the gym, there's no one in the gym. I get dressed up in the locker room. We come out and it feels like there's probably 5,000 people in there. I built a lot of our relationships through basketball.
Listening to this podcast really resonated with me because I've been there and I've done that. The struggles, the victories, the messy mishaps. I remember sleep deprivation that makes you question your sanity to trying to keep up with your own dreams while making sure nobody runs out of clean socks. It's a wild ride, this momming business, right? Overall, that podcast made me feel seen and understood, and it's like a virtual nod from other moms who get it. It's tough, it's messy, but it's also rewarding in ways you can't put into words. So here's to all the moms out there powering through one chaotic day at a time.